Hello, my name is Mackenzie Roberts, and today I will be talking about the diverse regional geography of the country Colombia. The factors I will be discussing when regarding Colombia's regional geography are Colombia's spatial and relative location, so where Colombia is located in the world and where it is located relative to other countries. The topography, which is the different physical features that make up Colombia, like mountains, valleys, and rivers. And lastly, the culture, which is the diverse people of Colombia and their ways of life. Colombia, or the Republic of Colombia, is often called the gateway to South America. They call it this because of the location and the fact that many people enter South America by way of Colombia. Colombia is primarily located in the northwest portion of South America and has coastlines on both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans as well as territories in Central America. Colombia is bordered by the neighboring countries of Venezuela, Brazil, Peru, Panama, and Ecuador. Colombia's capital, Bogota, is located slightly east and near the Andes Mountains. Because of this, Bogota is one of the highest capital cities in the world with an elevation of 8,660 feet. Also, the country of Colombia is approximately 1,138,910 square kilometers, or 439,735.6 square miles wide, which makes it around twice the size of Texas. The next factor I will be discussing is the topography of Colombia. As you can see in the map, there are many different topographical regions in Colombia. We have features in these regions like the Andes Mountains, as well as low-lying valleys situated between, Colombia's river system, which includes a very unique river called the Rainbow River because of its very different color, 1,800 miles of coastline that touch two different oceans, 15 active volcanoes like the Nevado del Ruiz volcano, and lastly, vast rainforests like the Amazon rainforest, which is home to 10% of the world's species. Because of this, Colombia is considered the most biologically diverse country and is home to the world's largest protected rainforest national park. The last factor I will be discussing is culture. Colombia has a population of around 47,698,524, with most of its population centered in Bogota, the country's capital. It is the 29th largest country in the world in respect to population size. The Republic of Colombia classifies ethnicity using ethno-linguistic fractionalization, which is a system of ethnic fractionalization that puts emphasis on geographical location and the distribution of groups of people. This system is not only used to ethnically identify people, but to socioeconomically identify them as well based on the geographic criteria given. Because of this, Mestizo and white are the largest ethnic group at 84%. However, due to Colombia's ethnic fractionalization, mestizos are not very well defined, and the term is mostly used to describe anyone in Latin America who is of mixed race instead of defining them as mixed with a specific ethnic group, specifically like indigenous peoples. This makes it hard for the indigenous and native people of Colombia to be represented fairly. Afro-Colombian is the second largest ethnic group at 10%. Roman Catholicism is the largest religion. This is largely due to the historical Spanish and American influence, which just adds to the history and context of Colombia's overall culture. Some ending remarks I want to leave you with is that Colombia is a vast and diverse place that oftentimes gets portrayed as only having one prominent feature like being a mountainous region, when in reality it is so much more than one distinct characteristic. Colombia's defining feature is that it is a myriad of different geographical aspects, which makes Colombia a country with vast potential for future successes in many different areas.